where we're at right now in our society, in our culture, especially North American culture, I feel like we're really in a path of self-destruction. I just wish that we could do more things like driving cars without destroying the planet while we're doing it, And I know we have the technology to do it because big corporations and lots of money are involved, we seem to take the route of self-destruction. Humans become obsolete, or not just humans, all creatures, all life on the planet, whether it be a tree or become, a bug. When does that become obsolete because technology is completely taking it over?
As far as advancement of society, I think people are relying on technology too much to run their lives for them. We're going to be a slave to the machine. Well, we catch more fish, we log more trees, in a shorter time span, so it helps us in that aspect, and of course the opposite goes for the same thing. We log more trees and we fish more fish, and of course resources are eventually going to run out.
Are we outside of nature, or are we part of nature? Like a beaver goes around and cuts down a whole bunch of trees, right? And we go, oh, that's part of nature. We go around cutting down a bunch of trees. Is that, that's always an interesting question to me. Are we part of nature, or are we outside of it? And maybe that's just sort of our natural instinct is to just destroy everything. I think one day, Mother Earth and the rest of nature is going to bite back, and we're going to be pretty upset.
Information technology hasn't done very much, if anything, in terms of improving productivity.
I think society would be pretty hurt without advances in technology. Don't foresee it going much farther without some major disaster happening in one area of technology or another. Technology is a huge factor in harming our environment. However, it is a big benefactor in other ways. Really, we should be focusing our energy onto more renewable resources like solar power and wind power and that sort of thing. I made a solar charger for charging batteries. It's got all these harsh chemicals that we don't know what to do with, that are going to be, it takes millions upon millions of years to get rid of these things, and even then we still haven't gotten rid of them.
Albert Einstein, when he discovered that you could, create atomic bombs, he was horrified that he had done this, and he felt like this was a big disaster, but yet his scientific mind took us in that direction. Yet he was horrified once he realized what the consequences of that possibly could be.
I don't think we use technology as wisely as we could. We could be using it in much more ecologically friendly applications.
First in a test in the United States-New Mexico desert, then 5,000 miles away at Hiroshima, and then again at Nagasaki, came the world-shaking explosions of the atomic bomb.